Good morning, St. Philip's, and welcome to your Week 4 PC devotion. At the start of the term, we had an Anzac Day service, one where we remembered and honoured the sacrifices and heroism of men, women, and the animals who served to protect us in Gallipoli and other war conflicts that Australia was involved in. This service was one of true dedication and sacrifice, to give of your life to prosper others. The Anzac Day service is one of my favourite national days, but when I think of the word service, there are many other types that come to my mind. For example, tennis service. Mate, terrible balls. I actually get me some decent balls and I can do a decent serve.
What about this one? Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. Quick, let's go. There is also dinner service. Okay, sir, we have the chef's special here. One freshly baked French baguette with classic seafood sauce and accompanying condiments. Please enjoy.
Isn't that just Subway?
No.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Then there is secret service. Yep, copy that. Code vectors, Mrs. Pond's office. Just handing you Diet Coke.
Oh, I love Diet Coke. Thanks, Mr. Roxby. That's awesome.
At the very core of Jesus and his teaching is that of being a heart of service. This is why one of my favourite college core values is that of serve one another. This is an opportunity for us to showcase our servant hearts and look for ways to prosper others and our communities. Our serve one another core value is epitomised through the parable of the Good Samaritan from Luke. So in Luke 25-37, it reads as follows. On one occasion, an expert in law stood up to test Jesus. Teacher, he asked, what must I do to inherit eternal life? Jesus replied, what is written in the law? How do you read it? The man then answered, love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbour as yourself. You have answered correctly, Jesus replied. Do this and you will live. But the man wanted to justify himself, so he asked Jesus again, and who is my neighbour? In reply, Jesus said, a man going down from Jerusalem to Jericho, when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him and then went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too, a Levite, and when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he travelled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. Look after him, said the Samaritan, and then when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have. Jesus asked, which of these 3 do you think was a neighbour to the man who fell to the hands of the robbers? The expert in law replied, the one who had mercy on him. Jesus then told him, go and do likewise. Now this story of the Good Samaritan is one of many about the service that God has called us to. The Good Samaritan did not overlook someone else who was in need. They went to their aid. They chose kindness, encouragement, empathy and acceptance. This is what our college core value of serve one another is all about. Being aware where others may be requiring our help and our compassion, and being aware how we can be contributing to their prospering and how they can be successful around us. As a college community, we do this on a regular basis. It is seen in our support of Operation Christmas Child with junior school, the work with Compassion in middle school, and the service trips to Lismore and support of Jodie's Place in senior school. However, how would you rate your daily level of serving one another here at the college? Having a servant heart here at school can look like many things. It could be helping your teachers by holding doors and carrying equipment, picking up cones for the PE teacher after each of their lessons, inviting someone new to join your handball or football game at lunch, noticing that some rubbish has been left behind and picking it up and putting it in the bin on your way past. It could be volunteering to help in different lunchtime or college events. The upcoming Athletics Carnival is a great example of this. It could be giving an encouraging word of praise when a peer does something of academic achievement. verbal praise and gratitude for when someone has done something for you, even thanking the bus driver when you get off. This list could go on and on and on. After this devotion, your PC teacher will have a practical thing that you'll be asking to do that will help demonstrate your servant heart. You'll be asked to email or write a note of encouragement to someone you think could benefit from hearing your kind words today. It could be a teacher, someone from our administration team, our learning support aide, our maintenance team, or one of your peers. My prayer for our college community is that we continue to put service for others at the forefront of our daily interactions. This is so that we can continue to build our college community into one where we look to build the capacity of others, so that the strength of Jesus' character is shining in all that we do. Have a great week.